This is the Empty Stands Podcast.
Hello. Welcome to the Empty Stand Podcast. I'm Reward, your host, and I'm joined as usual by my co-host, Mr. Nkem. How's it going, man?
Good. Green arrows.
You did? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I thought my scores were low. I mean, seeing as the worst double game week in history. But
It was going to be the
ironically,
worst. It was going to be the worst. Then the second half between Luton and Bournemouth happened, and I think that saved everyone because it could have been. It was on for being terrible. Like
yeah,
the Sri Lanka, the missed penalty, the clean sheet wipeout, both games. Even the Bournemouth one, the second game against Luton, like first half they were down 3-0. I'm like, what's happening? Even Luton themselves, how can you be 3 goals up and still concede 4 goals in the second half?
that's Division 1 behavior or Championship behavior actually.
A lot of people bought Kekes, the Bournemouth left back, right? The guy got subbed in the first game in the first half and didn't even show in the second game.
Like there are some moves I saw. There was Zabrani, I think. But he returned though.
Yeah, because he scored.
He returned.
Yeah, right. But he could have.
Yeah, but it was one of those moves where I was like, yo, like this is like seriously a hard thing. But I think it's played out. But I was really tempted to bring in Tavernier in my team for Bournemouth.
The thing is,
The inner child.
Yeah, they're just shit players. Like, I don't see why we should be, regardless of the double games, when you have shit teams and shit players, they're really just not. Well, anyway, this is hindsight. This, like they say, hindsight is 2020.
Yeah.
This is hindsight.
No, in this case, I followed my inner child. My inner child was wise this time. They didn't do any of the head movements for bringing in doubles, making sure I had players to cover the double game with. It was just, I think I had just 2 players. Yeah, just 2 players that had a double game with that team. So.
Lucky you. I took out Haaland for Morris. I mean, Haaland scored 2 points and Morris scored 4 points. So
yeah, I mean, he returned. Yeah,
right, and now he has a game in game week 29. Haaland blanks. So, like I said, it's 3 games against 1. So I think
it's for the future.
Yeah, no, it was just common sense. 3 games against 1, no matter how good Haaland was playing Liverpool. So, I mean, what did you expect? But they said we were mad anyways for doing that. But look who's smiling now. Well, we're not exactly smiling because Morris was a disappointment. So, but he has 1 game to redeem himself.
Yeah, he has 1 more game to redeem. He's good. But yeah, it was a very painful game week. Like you said, Sri Lanka's penalty miss, the Bournemouth clean sheet wipeout, the Luton clean sheet wipeout. Those of you that decided to bring in Tekes and Kabore. So actually double case that went for yellow card.
Crazy.
Yeah, there was just a lot of chaos. I think that game, first off, was a spectacle. It was really nice. And the amount of stuff that went down, especially concerning the FPL, was wow. Sri Lanka missing a goal. It's
not just a goal, a penalty.
It hit home.
Yeah.
A penalty, yeah.
Yeah.
It really hit
so you can imagine people who triple captained him. Like after that first game where he missed the PK and blanked. I think it was on like a -2. Or was it a -3? So imagine if you had triple captained him and let's say he didn't score in the second game. It would have been a disaster.
Well,
luckily,
I think triple captaining him may have been. I'm trying to remember. I think I triple captained the last double game week.
Yeah,
I think I followed
most people did Haaland. Yeah. I did as well. So I think Haaland got 10 points.
Did Haaland?
Yeah, he got 10
Exactly.
points,
So Solanke would have done better now.
but he didn't. He
Well,
didn't
okay,
because
okay,
he
yeah,
got
yeah,
he
yeah,
got
true.
I think he got 8 points.
No, I was
So
so in my head, I
it's
was
10
looking at
against
his
8.
captain. He was my captain, so I was looking at his captain
Oh no
waking
no
up.
no
Because in my head, I
no!
was like, "There's no
It's,
way I was captaining Solanke."
yeah,
But
eight
yeah,
points. But if you are triple captain him, I mean, I think Haaland won the fight.
yeah, he
I feel
won. He won. Yeah,
those who still have their triple captainships. I'm sure they're probably reserving it for Salah against Sheffield or something like that. So yeah,
he will shock. He will shock them. He will shock them.
let's see how it goes. Well, let's jump into
Mm,
gaming 29.
yeah. So, what's your strategy for the game week?
I mean, like we can see, it's just 4 games in this game week. Um, what's my strategy? I know almost the whole community is free hitting, but I have looked at my team and I currently have 7 players for the game week.
Okay,
Yeah, so I
that's
feel
high.
right. I think I
Yeah.
can risk it and save my free hit chip. So as per strategy, I'm not going to be free hitting this game week 29. I'll keep it till maybe game week 34 when there's a bigger double with I feel that double has more upside because if you look at the fixtures this game week, it doesn't look enticing. It's just I mean aside Spurs and
Yeah.
maybe Villa or West Ham, I don't like
Yeah.
they're shit teams. Like I really don't see the upside in going big on this guy. So I think I'd rather
Go with your
chill,
seven.
yeah, chill with the chip than keep it for another game week. I mean, there are just like 5 core players you need this game week. Like the Son, Madison, Bowen, Tony,
Yeah.
Watkins. Then again, Watkins, there's a conference league game going on. He just got subbed in the 33rd minutes and he was kind of rolling in pain. So that's one to watch. So if
He'll be,
Watkins is injured,
he'll be healed in Jesus. He'll be healed in Jesus' name.
and
He will be healed in
If
Jesus'
Watkins
name.
is injured, it just makes it like why am I even free hitting anymore? Because like who are the other options? But yeah, I think I'm going to save the chip. How about you? Are you free hitting?
Yeah, same here. I've got 5 players available. I've got 2 free transfers. So yeah, I'll probably just bring in Madison. And I haven't decided on my second player. I'm guessing maybe Poro since he's back. But yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't decided, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm definitely keeping my free hits. I feel like this season, in a very weird way, I keep climbing up the table without doing as well as I felt I should have done, which is odd. So I'm just like, let me just be managing my chips
Yeah.
till we get to the tail end of the season.
Okay.
But yeah, I see we've kind of dabbled into Spurs Villa options a bit. So what you think aside Watkins for Villa? Would you be doing Douglas Louis? Trying to remember if Paul Torres is
Yeah, Paul
still
Torres is
was
still
he
there.
injured? Did he?
No, no, he's back.
Oh,
There's Paul Torres, there's Douglas Lewis, there's Leon Bailey. I mean, Watkins is a favorite, but like I mentioned, he just hobbled off in the game.
and what do we say about Jesus and Watkins? He will be healed. So can we have faith? Can we have faith
So,
and move
okay, let's
move
assume
on to other
Watkins.
options?
Let's say Watkins is fine. Ideally for Villa,
Yeah,
I think Watkins is like the only option I want to go for. There, I don't. Bailey's cool too, but then it's an away game. I know West Ham haven't been all that, but I mean they just scored 5 goals in their
yeah,
conference league game as well. Um,
yeah,
so they might be super pumped or high for this. So also, I know Villa. Anytime Villa, if you check in the league this season, anytime Villa gets or loses a game, the next game week they always like play very well. They score like 2 or more goals. So there's a tendency for this to be also very high scoring. But ideally, if I was
yeah.
to rank my assets from Villa, I would go Watkins, um, Leon Bailey, and Douglas Lewis. I'm worried about the Villa team also because Magian is suspended for this game. He got a red card in the previous game week. And I think Kamara is also injured for the rest of the season. So Douglas Lewis
Yeah,
might
exactly.
be he might be playing a deeper. I mean, he's a DM anyways, and yeah, but he might be playing a deeper role. So might just be hoping for penalties or set pieces, and that's not a big enough reason for me to um, get him in.
Anymore.
Douglas Lewis has been fantastic this season. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like he's a season keeper. So if you're in a free hit, for instance, getting him for just one game week, I mean, you're just hoping for a penalty. And what are the odds that what are the odds that Villa gets a penalty, right? So if I was to get Douglas Lewis, I'm probably getting him for the season long haul, right? But not just for one game week. So I don't see myself going big on Villa except Watkins. Yeah.
All
For
right. How about Spurs?
For Spurs though, that's an interesting one because I know a lot of people are they think it's Son, Madison, and Pedro Porro. But the way I'm looking at this game week, I don't see it as a high ceiling game week. I feel like there won't be any clean sheets this game week. So I would rather just pick the best assets from attack, right, than defense.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, Pedro Porro has huge upside, but if I was to go with Spurs assets, I'll probably go Son, Madison, and Brennan Johnson. Um,
Okay.
Brennan Johnson is
Bernard Johnson, interesting.
he's been like
Very
pretty
interesting.
decent this I think in the last 4 game weeks. I know he's sharing the spots with Werner, so he's like a minutes risk, but every time he's come on, he's either scored or assisted. Like he's on hot form. That's all I can say. So, and I feel like he's done enough to start again. And if he starts, I think he can guarantee some points. So I'd rather go in attack than defense. So I'm more
Anyone else?
yeah, I'm more for Brendan Johnson than Pedro Porro. Let's go to West Ham. I mean, it's Bowen.
It's
It's
Bowen and
Bowen.
Kudus. Kudus scored the Golazo today, so
But that's just because he's got a brace today. Where has he been all these game weeks? He's been
hello.
missing. He's been missing.
Bowen had his moments of a sabbatical period as well, please.
Okay.
What's all this English sacks? Are you Southgate? What's all this English
So
sacks now? Are you Sky Sports?
just because Kudus scored a brace and scored the golazo, we'll put Kudus in the mix.
Exactly.
Uh,
You do Bowen. I'll do my
you do
Ghanaian brother.
Kudus.
Then
No
we'll
worries.
see. I'll do my Ghanaian
Let's see
brother.
how it
Then we'll
goes.
see how it goes. Yeah.
I also
How
like
about
Paqueta.
Fulham?
For West Ham, I also like
Uh,
Paqueta, but I think he hobbled off as well, so that's one to watch. I think he
so
didn't
you like
complete the game.
Paqueta because you like him or he
No,
has
because
been returning?
he's
Because
since he returned from injury, he's been returning. Yeah,
just feel like he's auditioning for
since he
Man
returned
City,
from
but like
injury,
I don't feel like there's been a lot.
nah. Well, if there's anyone
Like
that's
I
gonna
don't
do
think he has
anything in
done
West Ham,
enough.
yeah, I feel like it's no, he hasn't. But then we are talking about free hits, so you're not keeping them for it's just one game week, right? So you just get them for this game week, and that's it. So I mean, if you're not going to have
Okay.
fun with the free hit chip, then why are you playing it,
So if you're
right?
going to have fun with the free chip, there are other options. There's
Yeah,
Fulham, there's Brentford. Like we're not going to throw in all the chips on
yeah.
Paqueta. So
Sure,
that's
sure.
I'm being a Paqueta. I'm being a Paqueta hater on this matter for no reason absolutely. But yeah, with Fulham, I feel
Oh
like
my god.
Fulham has two decent choices.
Yeah.
Iwobi seems to be doing well ever
Yep.
since you people changed him at the Nations Cup. Um, striker, I think is Munoz. Is it Munoz or Muniz or something? The
Monies. Yeah,
striker
monies.
seems
Yeah.
to be doing all right. Yeah,
Monies. Yeah.
Muniz seems to be doing
Monies.
all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So aside those two, anyone else you would be considering for Fulham?
Nah, it's just maybe a William, but I don't know. I prefer Iwobi. So Iwobi and Monies. I'm
Yeah.
very like big on Monies because The guy he's been doing really well. His stats crazy.
Yeah,
Like he's returned in
yeah,
4 and 6. He only blanked in the last 6 games. He's only blanked twice. Um, and he's mighty cheap. Like he's just 4.5 million. So remember for game week 30, everyone will try to get Salah back, and you definitely need those
yeah,
funds. I mean, if you have Haaland and you want to get Salah, I think Muniz can be like your cheap third striker option where you can enable you get Salah. So
he's
I
a
really like the Muniz. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, he's a great
Um,
value. He's a great value for the buck. There's also Brentford though, and Brentford has well for me. Brentford has only one person that I'm considering, and we all know.
really?
Although he's been acting.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Ivan Tony.
he's been.
Um, I'm still not. I'm still undecided about Ivan Tony. I mean, only 2 returns in his last 7. He's
Yeah,
kind of
but it's
playing like
Burnley they are playing though.
that's the caveat there. The teams he's been playing have been um, Arsenal, Chelsea,
Yeah,
Man City. So we could say maybe they are tougher teams. That's why he's been dropping deep and allowing Wisa do all
yeah,
the scoring. So now that it's Burnley, I feel like maybe he'll be allowed to express himself more in the box. So yeah, that's
yeah.
the only caveat. But based on form, I feel like Johan Wisa is a good shout as well because he's been
Oh
scoring.
right, I missed that. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
he's
he's
been
been
popping in
scoring.
goals.
True. And I hear
How about your people?
the Thomas Frank also mentioned that regularly on his feet. So for your defense, you could also go with regularly. I mean, I don't expect them
Brentford
to keep.
they will concede. I'm so
Yeah,
sure
but you
they
have
will
to have
concede.
defenders at least. So let's just go with regularly for the sake of having
Okay,
someone. Yeah.
okay. Speaking of
Um,
defenders, do you want to go for defenders in Luton?
Everybody owns
Seeing
Doughty.
as
And that's it. I think it's Doughty. Doughty or nothing. Doughty.
so
Guy.
we are just sticking with him because there's no point subbing him anyway.
Why
I
would
mean,
you?
it's
Why are you serving him?
no, I'm
He's
even saying because it's a very lean game week, and those
yeah,
of us that have
exactly.
him, we need him to fill up the numbers
Exactly. This is
anyway.
why
So
we got him. So might as well just. I
yeah,
don't expect
no
him to
one
keep a
else.
clean sheet. Nah, I don't expect them to keep a clean sheet. But maybe a Morris. If you're, for me, like I'm not free hitting, so I already have Morris. So I might as well
Okay.
just yeah. He's their captain. He's on pens. He plays 90 minutes. So yeah, and they're playing at home. Luton are really good at home.
All these things you just said. Now, when
Yeah.
did you return in the last double game week
Please,
again?
next question.
Exactly, exactly. Because I like the way you were forming Statman Dave there. You were just giving some. But at the end of the day, how much did you return? I beg.
He has one more
All right.
game week
So
to,
next,
to justify it, so he'll
we'll
justify
see,
it this
we'll
game
see.
week.
How about Forest? Are you doing Ilanga? Are you doing Awuni? Who is even banging for
There's really
Forest?
no one in Forest. Maybe a Morgan Gibbs White or an Elanga, but bottom barrel.
Yeah, that's nah. Like I saw that they dropped back into the relegation zone. I'm like, this club, like,
if
what's going
if
on?
Luton had won that game against Bournemouth, I'm sure they and Everton they need to be very careful. So it's just bottom
It's
barrel. I
ridiculous.
don't. Yeah, I really
I
don't.
don't
I
get I
really
don't
don't
get
like
what's
the
going
looks
on.
of
I
it.
don't get
But
what's going
I
on.
mean, if you're on a free hit, then and you're trying to go different, you could go maybe an Elanga. Yeah.
Guys,
Luton
don't
always
listen to this
struggle.
guy. Why would you give this kind of advice? Why?
Wait, wait. Is a free hit chip, right? On a normal day, you will never get any of these players, right? Why are you going to
Dude,
use
we've
your
spoken
free hit
about
chip?
midfielders
If
and attackers in Spurs, Fulham, Aston Villa, Brentford, and you are still trying to sneak in a Forest asset. No, bro. No. Can we
oh
just
my
stop right
god,
here? Let's not mislead people. Let's not mislead so they don't see us on the streets and stone us with Apple. Like,
I
yeah,
mean,
let's
some
be
people,
let's be fair.
some people are still looking for me for Solanke. I told some people this triple captains.
So there you have it, folks. Don't listen to reward.
Oh
The
my
same
god.
guy that told you guys to triple captain Solanke is telling people to bring in Forest assets. Bruh, the owner of Forest is not
Oh
bringing
my
in Forest
god.
assets for this game week. While you're at it, you might as well say Callum
Mm,
Hudson-Odoi now. Bring him on. You're a
nah,
joker.
nah.
Uh-huh. But all right. So jumping into differentials.
Yep,
I feel like everybody's team, if you're free hitting, is going to be a
template.
differential.
Is it?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty much. Yeah,
Yeah,
if you're free hitting, how many? Maybe aside a Watkin, a Son.
a Madison,
Yeah, a Madison. I
a
feel like
flex.
Madison might still be a
Nah,
differential at this point. I'm not sure.
you can't be free hitting and not have Madison. Like fun fact
Mm.
about Madison, he's never blanked in Craven Cottage before. So I mean, he's
Start
a
my what? Start my reward. I love it.
so
My
just
reward.
so just get
So,
Madison in. No, Madison is a nailed. So maybe those
so
five:
we are going to be trolling
Tony,
people.
Son, Madison, Fleck, and Bowen. Right?
We are going to
Everybody's team will
be
have those. Yeah.
we are going to be looking out for Madison on this your start my reward statement, and we will be trolling you hard on Twitter if anything goes left.
No
So just
worries.
prepare yourself. But yeah,
I
so
can
who
pick
are you thinking of?
for
We've talked about the
differentials.
differentials already,
Yeah,
but
I
who
like.
would you suggest
For
as
me,
the
I'll say it's
differential?
Brennan Johnson because I've not seen him in lots of teams. People are going with Poro, but I'd rather go with Brennan Johnson. He's 5.8 million, owned by just 1%. He's scored in the last 4 games, so why not?
So they do when are you saying he scored in all of the 4 games?
Four
Are
in
you
six,
giving one of those one in? Are you
four
giving one
in
of those 1 in 4?
four
One
in
in
six,
4.
4 in 6, and besides, he's not started every of those 6 games, so I think he can pass.
Yeah, they are doing a switcheroo with him between him and
Timo
West Ham
Werner,
now.
yeah, but I think
Exactly,
his his place to lose now. So I think, don't quote me.
guys. I feel like you had some hot Cheetos before this or something because I don't understand you. So are you saying a differential we should consider is someone that is possibly going to be having limited minutes because of his romance with Timo Werner?
We know that Spurs are a team that
What
play.
do we know? Are we
Spurs are a team that
Postecoglou?
play up till the 95th minute. They're still playing. I mean, check when they scored their last goal last game week. 95th minute, right? So Spurs they go really hard. So even if he comes off the
I
bench,
like how you're
I feel like he'll do
like how
something.
you're giving us all these ESPN highlights. They scored in the last minute. Like that's what makes the difference. All right, all right. So
He's
how
a
you thinking about
differential. He's
captaincy?
1% on. So, I mean, it's Son. If you're not captaining Son, then I don't know what you're doing. He's playing as a striker. He's classed as a midfielder. His Spurs are the best team this game week, I think. He's projected to score the most. If you're a data guy, so yeah, I think everyone should go with
I like
Son.
how you keep I like how you keep to the data guy side. All right, all
If you're
right.
a data guy, just go with Son. Yeah, Son is it's Son all day.
Okay.
I mean, there's a case for Watkins, but this injury has just nah. I can't
Man.
risk it with this
Yeah.
injury. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not he's usually my guy, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna play out, especially playing at West Ham. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a tall order.
West Ham have been leaky of late, but I mean, who knows? Burnley
Yeah.
scored twice at
Okay.
West Ham, so
Ah,
who
your boy scored now. You are very
that
ungrateful in
trophy
that
That's true.
Chelsea.
We didn't even mention him.
Yeah, yeah. Mention him as what? As what?
You can bring that
What are
trophy
you
fan
mentioning
as
him as?
well. Okay, it's part of my differentials. That trophy fan.
Yo, like
Oh my
you are not a
god.
good person. You are not a good person. But again, yeah, I mean, you never know. It's one of them game weeks that he could actually pop. And
Yeah.
yeah, you never know how it goes. Honestly. All right, so we have a new game this week.
Yep.
Yeah, and you're the lucky first person to be doing that.
No,
Although I think I know the answer.
we're both going to pick. We can't pick the same thing. So next
So I'm going first now.
yeah, you
So
can go
I'll go
first.
first because I know the answer. So I'm
No
going first.
worries. Go first. Yeah.
So, folks, yeah. So what we're doing is picking the player that scores the most points in this game week. My pick is going to be both.
So obvious. It's so obvious.
It's going to be human son.
I mean,
It's definitely going to be human son. So that's my pick.
okay.
Reward. I'm
Mhm.
assuming you're going to pick that for Fana. Yeah.
Nah.
Or I mean, the
Well,
Johnson, the Brennan Johnson
I
that you
was.
have been so adamant
I've been
that we
hyping
take.
since, right? No, I think I'll go with Madison
Yeah.
instead. Madison is he's a close second. So his
Okay.
everything about Spurs goes through him. So I mean, if Son decides to be shit on the day, you can trust Madison to chip in. So yeah, I'll go with Madison.
All right. I feel like if Watkins is watching this, he's going to be like, you know what?
Right.
Hold my beer.
But
Hold my beer,
then
guys.
he should also hold his ankle for wherever he is first.
Wow. Wow.
Let
Wow.
him hold his
Coming
ankle
from someone
first.
that's coming from someone that is a fan of Chilwell or is supporting a club that has Chilwell. Yeah, I
Andre,
went there.
Rich James, forgotten.
And Rhys James, exactly. You're taking someone that's been on form for the whole
Oh
season
my
and he's been
god.
available. Oh, yeah.
The Watkins has been
It's all
brilliant
good.
this season, like no doubt, no doubt. He's having his best ever season. So I hope he's well though, because it would really suck. Because I don't see myself taking any hits to replace him at this point.
I don't get you. Have we not brought Jesus into this matter? We even throw in horse placenta.
Which
He's going
which
to
of
be
the
there.
Jesus is Gabriel Jesus or which one?
I beg. Leave that pseudo striker. Like that guy, I feel like the tactic with that guy in Man City and now with Arsenal is, you know what,
Yeah,
just deceive everybody that is going to score. And
I mean,
everybody else
if Kai
would
Havertz, if Kai
score.
Havertz, if Kai Havertz is
Yeah,
benching you, then there's a problem. Yes, you need to check yourself.
I think maybe the guy I think the guy but look, I feel like he's going to be a kick ass five-a-side player or futsal player.
He's
But you see
Brazilian. What
this,
do you expect? Yeah, nah, the
yeah,
guy
you
is
see
not.
this big full yeah, he's
He's not it.
if you don't do,
He's not it.
yeah.
Anyways, I think with that we've come to the end of the show today. It was a short one, short and sweet. So thanks again, as usual, for joining me on this.
Always, always,
So
always.
listeners, thank you for listening. We have a YouTube channel, like I keep mentioning. So remember to like, subscribe, and share with your friends if you really enjoy this content. We're trying to grow the channel, so please help us. Till come your way again next week. Here's wishing you all green arrows. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.